Hey everyone, so the Samsung Fold 6 here is excellent for Roblox, or other games as well, but in this video we're going to talk about Roblox here. So first off, we are going to do Arsenal in this video. I don't know how that was. Anyway, we are going to do all the way up graphics. Go ahead and hit deploy. So first thing that I noticed with being on Android here, we're actually between 55 to 60 frames per second most of the time, which for Android is very, very good. A lot of Android high-end phones even, they're nowhere near that frame rate. Now iOS is a different story. That is usually going to be hitting around 60 frames per second, but Android is not optimized, unlike iOS, for Roblox. So usually a lot of phones you're only hitting maybe 30, 40 frames per second, if that. A lot of times you're only in the 20s or 30s. So this is very, very good. Next, of course, the nice thing is going to be how big this display is. So that's my own guy. This is a 7.6 inch display on the inner display here, which means it is nice and big for a phone. Not as good as a tablet, of course, but it is nice and big. And what that also means is all your buttons are nice and big as well, including your analog stick here. So this thing isn't super tiny. So I know on other phones, I'll try to move my character around and I'll somehow miss it. I'll miss it a little bit. With this, you don't really have that issue. Same with all these buttons over here. So a lot of times on other phones, because the shoot is kind of overlapping other buttons, on here, if I mean to shoot, I will shoot. If I mean to jump, I will jump. I'm nowhere near hitting shoot instead of jump like I would on other phones, just because of how much smaller the buttons are on other phones. So for a quick comparison here, you guys saw how it was on the Fold. Nice, big, everything is easy to hit. And if you really wanted to, you could also play it on the smaller screen. Now we're going to look at something like this Pixel 9 Pro XL. So we're doing the same thing here. This is Arsenal. We are in max graphics, as you can see there. And you can see our frame rate is between 30 to 40 and drops down into the 20s. And then, like I was saying with the buttons, you can see how much smaller everything is. And you can see how the red shoot button is overlapping, almost completely overlapping your switch button, and 3/4 away overlapping your jump button. Whereas on the Fold, didn't overlap the jump button, or very little overlap the jump button, and maybe not even half of the switch button. And then your analog stick here to move around, you can see is probably almost half the size of what it is on the Fold. So again, just a quick comparison here to kind of show how good the Samsung Fold is. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think though. Very, very good for gaming. Very, very good for Roblox. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time.